Level 1, Trash Subaru WRX ST. It arrives with a legacy built on rally championships and a cult following that treats it like automotive scripture. The turbocharged boxer engine makes 310 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds puts it in the neighborhood of quick, but not genuinely fast by modern standards. Your neighbor's Model 3 walks away from it at every stoplight. The formula was revolutionary once. All-wheel drive, turbo 4-cylinder, manual transmission, it was the affordable performance answer. But affordable performance moved on, while Subaru kept selling essentially the same car. The engine still feels like it's from 2004, because it basically is. The interior creaks, the ride is harsh, and the fuel economy suggests you're driving something making twice the power. It's fast enough to feel sporty in isolation, but put it next to anything from level 2 and above, and the gap becomes obvious. Volkswagen Golf R. It takes the sensible Golf platform, adds a turbo 4 making 315 horsepower, throws in all-wheel drive, and calls itself a hot hatch. 0 to 60 happens in 4.5 seconds, which is legitimately quick for something that looks completely ordinary. The dual-clutch transmission shifts cleanly, the AWD system provides confidence in weather, and the whole package feels engineered with German precision. It's quick in the real world, fast enough to surprise unaware drivers, but you're piloting a $45,000 Golf that runs similar times to muscle cars costing less and making way more power. The Golf R is the ultimate sleeper, which is perfect if you want subtlety. It's just not genuinely fast by modern performance standards. Before we hit level 2, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the cars that redefine what fast actually means. Level 2, bad. Ford Mustang GT. The current Coyote V8 makes 480 horsepower and pushes this pony car to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Quarter-mile times land in the high 12s, which is proper muscle car territory. The power delivery feels linear and satisfying. The exhaust note hits all the right American V8 frequencies, and you can still option it with a manual transmission that makes the experience feel analog and connected. The GT500 exists, making 760 horsepower. The Dark Horse exists, making 500. The regular GT sits in this awkward middle ground where it's fast enough to get tickets, but not fast enough to back up the aggressive styling. It's muscle car quick, just not muscle car legendary. Dodge Charger Scat Pack. Dodge took a 4-door family sedan, stuffed a 6.4-liter Hemi V8, making 485 horsepower under the hood, and created practical performance that sounds absolutely menacing. 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds from a car with a backseat big enough for actual adults. The Hemi burble is intoxicating. The acceleration feels endless in the mid-range, and you can get it with all-wheel drive for year-round hooliganism. The Scat Pack perfectly embodies the problem with modern muscle. It's impressively fast until you remember the Hellcat exists, making 717 horsepower. You bought the almost fast Charger, quick and loud and fun, but forever living in the shadow of what Dodge can really build. Level 3, mid, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. The supercharged 6.2-liter V8 produces 650 horsepower and rockets this muscle car to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Magnetic ride control keeps the chassis composed through corners that would send lesser muscle cars into guardrails. Brembo brakes haul it down from triple digits without complaint. The ZL1 represents American muscle that finally learned to handle. It laps tracks faster than exotics costing double and delivers genuine supercar acceleration. But it's still a Camaro, which means visibility is terrible, the interior feels claustrophobic, and you're constantly explaining why you didn't just buy a Corvette. It's legitimately fast with genuine performance credentials, just wrapped in packaging that limits its appeal. BMW M5 Competition. The twin-turbo V8 makes 617 horsepower and shoves this luxury sedan to 60 in 2.9 seconds. From a car with heated rear seats and a trunk, the all-wheel drive system manages power delivery with German precision. The transmission shifts faster than you can think, and the whole experience feels like driving controlled violence in a business suit. Yet it weighs 4,370 pounds. All that mass means the acceleration is brutal in straight lines, but the handling feels numb through corners. A car that embarrasses Porsches at stoplights, then chauffeurs you to business meetings in climate-controlled silence. It's a luxury sedan that happens to be devastatingly quick. Level 4. Okay, Porsche 911 Turbo S. The twin-turbo flat 6 generates 640 horsepower channeled through all four wheels via an 8-speed PDK transmission that executes shifts with mechanical precision. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, quarter mile in 10.5 seconds at 131 miles per hour. Launch control turns every green light into a demonstration of what all-wheel drive traction and German engineering can accomplish when properly applied. The Turbo S delivers supercar performance with daily driver usability, which is both its greatest strength and its limitation here. It offers leather seats, excellent visibility, trunk space for luggage, and a ride quality that won't destroy your spine. It's phenomenally fast while being almost too civilized. McLaren 720S. The twin-turbo V8 makes 710 horsepower in a carbon fiber chassis, 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. 0 to 124 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds, which is faster than most cars reach 60. The 720S exists in that sweet spot where exotic looks meet accessible supercar performance, a mid-engine design that doesn't require a racing license to operate. Walking up to it generates reactions. Driving it generates genuine disbelief at how quickly distance disappears. McLaren engineered comfort and usability into the package, creating a supercar you could actually live with. It's properly fast while remaining fundamentally approachable. Level 5. Good. Ferrari SF90 Stradale. The hybrid powertrain combines a twin-turbo V8 with 3 electric motors generating a combined 986 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, 0 to 124 miles per hour in 6.7 seconds. The SF90 hits 60 faster than most cars finish processing that you've moved. The all-wheel drive system manages nearly 1,000 horsepower with Italian precision. This is hypercar performance wrapped in Ferrari's latest technology showcase. The hybrid system provides electric-only range for emissions compliance and adds low-end torque that turns acceleration into a sustained assault on your senses. It's devastatingly fast, technologically overwhelming, and represents Ferrari's vision of the future. Lamborghini Huracán Performante. The naturally aspirated V10 screams to 8,500 revolutions per minute, producing 640 horsepower in a chassis that weighs 3,047 pounds. 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. The active aerodynamics adjust in real time, maximizing downforce in corners and minimizing drag on straights. The V10 soundtrack alone justifies the price of admission, a mechanical symphony that builds from growl to scream as the tack needle sweeps toward redline. The rear-wheel drive layout makes every throttle input matter. It's properly fast, viscerally exciting, and genuinely intimidating when you push it. This is what fast sounds like when Italian engineers prioritize emotion over comfort. Level 6. Great. Porsche 918. Spyder. The hybrid powertrain combines a naturally aspirated V8 with 2 electric motors generating 887 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds, 0 to 124 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, top speed of 214 miles per hour. The 918 represented Porsche's answer to the Hypercar Trinity, a technological showcase that proved hybrid systems could enhance performance rather than just reduce emissions. The lap times speak volumes. 6:57 around Nürburgring, which stood as the production car record for years. Only 918 were built, and values now exceed original MSRP because people finally understood what Porsche achieved. Bugatti Chiron. The quad-turbo W16 engine makes 1,479 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. 0 to 186 miles per hour in 13.6 seconds, which is faster than most cars reach half that speed. Top speed is electronically limited to 261 miles per hour to protect the tires. Every specification reads like exaggeration until you experience it. Stop the throttle at 150 miles per hour and it accelerates like you're at 50. The Chiron doesn't just go fast, it recalibrates your understanding of what automotive acceleration can be. The engineering required to make nearly 1,500 horsepower reliable enough for daily use represents the absolute pinnacle of what's possible. Level 7. GOAT. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. The twin-turbo V8 generates 1,600 horsepower on E85 fuel, channeled through a 9-speed light-speed transmission that can skip gears on the way to a theoretical top speed exceeding 330 miles per hour. The Absolut is the low-drag version of the Jesko, stripping away the massive rear wing and aggressive splitters found on the track-focused Jesko Attack. The body is one continuous aerodynamic surface optimized from the factory for minimal drag and maximum velocity. Everything is bespoke. The light-speed transmission weighs half what a traditional dual clutch weighs while shifting faster. The aerodynamics prioritize top speed over downforce, with Koenigsegg simulations projecting this as the fastest production car ever built, though the speed has yet to be officially verified. This is engineering at the absolute edge of what's physically possible. Hennessey Venom F5, the twin-turbo V8, generates 1,817 horsepower. Hennessey targets a top speed of 311 miles per hour, though official verification attempts continue. The name comes from the Fujita scale rating for the most powerful tornadoes, 0 to 186 miles per hour in under 10 seconds. The entire car weighs 2,998 pounds. Every component exists to support maximum velocity. The tires were developed specifically for this car. The aerodynamics were tested in aerospace wind tunnels. Hennessey built the F5 to break 300 miles per hour in both directions, the requirement for official speed records. It represents American hypercar ambition at its most extreme. Only 24 will be built.